Hollerin with Hollenbeck.
Holleback. Joey Hollenbeck.
All right, everyone. Thanks so much for listening to another episode of Full Buddy Cast Presents Hollerin with Hollenbeck. We got Joey Hollenbeck on the mic.
Hello.
Joey, we're going to do some rapid fire.
Travis?
The last
Let's do
episode, we kind of had... Can we have a huddle up? Well, listen, we're in the huddle right now. We're playing football. You've noticed I've thrown like 3 interceptions.
Yeah.
I'm just, my head's not in it. What are you telling me? What are you saying to me?
Pull your head out of your ass and focus.
Are you pounding me? Are you hitting me on the helmet, pounding me on the shoulder? Are you just like looking me dead in the eyes? Like, what are you doing?
I say that to you intently, aggressively, and then I headbutt you, helmet to helmet.
And then I just get a concussion.
You snap out of it.
Okay.
Then you have to go to the chiropractor because
my neck's into my head's into my sternum.
it's basically like an orange on a toothpick.
Hid. All right. Well, if you talked in your sleep, do you think you would cuss in your sleep or not?
Oh yeah, sure.
Would you talk dirty in your sleep?
Yeah,
probably.
For sure.
Oh yeah, like that.
Just like
what you got going on over there.
Oh yeah, that. Look at this fillet.
Oh, would you recite a recipe in your sleep?
No, I keep that to myself.
You keep that to yourself.
Yeah.
The secret sauce. You're like, nope, sorry. What are your 2 favorite pizza toppings?
My 2 favorite pizza toppings: pepperoni, pineapple.
Pepperoni and pineapple. Wow. Now, are you? You got 4 pizzas in front of you. Okay.
I love a combo pizza too.
That's what I'm asking. So you got a combo. You got a pepperoni and pineapple. You got pepperoni and extra cheese. You're going for that cowboy combo from Papa Murphy's?
I mean, I'm not a huge Papa Murphy's guy, but if you throw the best, honestly, I have this weird like 6th sense when it comes to like pizzas. I mean, you can get a good pizza, but I mean, like, I'm talking old school, like thin crust, crispy, like delicious. Like, I'm not
Red Baron. What are you talking about over here?
No, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about like a pizza joint that's like old school. And
okay,
like,
gotcha.
Just.
Did you ever watch the Dave Portnoy Barstool?
Yeah.
Dude, I get so hungry for pizza when I see those.
I can't do like the floppy. That's a New York thing. Like I like a thin crust, a little crisp with like great toppings and good sauce.
Yeah.
Good ratio to cheese, like whatever. I really enjoy a pepperoni pineapple. I also am one that really enjoys like a full combo. Like, give me the meats, right? Like, put the pepperoni on there, a little Canadian bacon, maybe a little sausage. Give me the green peppers, give me the mushrooms, give me the onions, give me the olives. Give it all to me.
Just, it's the blender.
However you want
it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And
what about you?
Well, yeah, no, I like combo. Like, it's
so good.
It's the only way. Now, when I was a kid, it was like pepperoni and cheese, like extra cheese.
I mean, we're getting in the summer months, finally.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, pizza's, I mean,
it's
I want it right now.
Right.
I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I want it right now.
Right
this very second, I want pizza. But.
It's not summer. It's not summer. Sub sandwich is like a summer.
No. I mean, I'll eat pizza year round.
Oh, okay. I got you.
But I also... You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want, like, I want to look semi-decent in my shirt off. If that makes sense.
It's, oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is the best you've looked in a long time, I can say.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm glowing.
You are.
I'm happy.
It's
because I'm happy, Trav.
Yes. If you're talking to someone, what are they saying that immediately you realize they're a snob? Like, what is it? Are they talking about their bank account, their 401k, their car? Are they talking about, their house down at the Bahamas and how they like? What is it that, or is it that they? Is it just how they say something?
Repeat the question again.
How do you know someone's a snob? You meet someone for the first time and they start talking to you, and you realize this guy.
I don't think it's anything that has to do with like you talk about necessarily. Like cool, you have a house. Oh, I have a house there too, or like whatever, But it's the way that they come across, the way that they present themselves, the way that they like. You have humble people with a lot of money or a lot of whatever, real estate, whatever that looks like. And then you also have people that if you come at me to tell me how much you have out of the blue, I think you're full of shit. Like you may have some of that, but I think you're full of shit. I think you probably don't have as much as you're telling me because why? Why do you need to voice that to
show
me?
that to
you.
you.
Why do you need to voice that to me that you have
Or maybe they're trying to outdo you. Maybe
a house here, a house there, or whatever. If you're talking in a conversation and it comes up and it's coming out, like something you guys have in common, then I mean I get it, but like for you to blatantly just like, it's the way you present yourself.
Okay, next question.
Go on.
You can eat anything you want. Money is not an option every day, whether you prepare it or you don't prepare it. But you have to eat it with chopsticks.
I can eat anything
for the
with
rest
chopsticks,
of your life.
except for soup.
But soup you can just like drink out of a bowl too. Like you cannot use any other utensils. You can use a knife to cut stuff up, but no spoon, no fork. Are you taking that? Chopsticks, you have to use them for the rest of your life.
What would it be?
No. Are you taking that? Like that?
Absolutely. I can use chopsticks like a pencil.
Like
I mean, I could.
I know that was a saying. I'm going to use that from now on.
I mean,
I could use that pencil like a pencil.
No, I mean it's two.
They're actually two pencils together.
Essentially.
Yeah. So you can handle it.
Yeah, I'm not worried about chopsticks, dude.
How about this? I'm going to ante this up.
Okay.
You can eat anything you want, made to perfection the way you want it, whether you make it or not. But you have to always eat it with a glass of water and nothing else. Are you going to take that?
Am I going to take it, or what is it?
No. Are you okay with having every meal?
Anything I want with water.
It has to have a glass of. You cannot. No beer, no soda.
Well, I can have beer and I can have all that stuff outside of that.
Outside of the meal.
Oh yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I don't necessarily need like a beer with like a meal. It fills you up. Cheap filler.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoy a cocktail sometimes, like a margarita with like Mexican food or whatever. But like, I all day. I'm good with that. If I could pick any meal I want, anytime
you want,
it just pops in front of me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You have to have a glass of water with it.
Yeah. Then we go back to my 600-pound life.
Well, no, you got water.
The guy's fat as shit. But he's hydrated. The guy's super hydrated. Sodium levels are a little high.
But that water intake, we're proud of him on that. So, what activity? I think I already know your answer. But what activity is totally inappropriate for children? Children should not be around it. Children shouldn't be there for it. Just skip it. Skip why are children need to be a part of it?
I don't know.
Okay.
What do you have one in mind?
It's an actual question on this card. And I'm like, I think I know where Joey's going to go with this. For me, I don't think kids need to be a part of. What bothers me when I'm talking to one kid, like I'm trying to be like, hey, it's you and me right now. I'm trying to like discipline them or speak some like lecture into their life. And another kid has
somebody from the back 40 pops in.
Shows up and they're like, because I've noticed that you do this and this and this, or it's at me. Like I'm like, yo,
they got each other's back though. You got to take the positive,
or they're on that other person. Yeah, because you've been doing like it's like yo, and then now my kid that I'm talking to is not listening to me anymore.
Yeah, they're like, shut up.
Yeah, they're ready to murder their sibling. Yeah,
shut up. I hate your eyeliner.
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah. They're talking to me about that though.
Yeah, your eyeliner.
My eyeliner. Yeah. All right, so if you knew a nuclear war would begin in 2 hours, what would you do?
What would I do?
In 2 hours, you have a 2-hour time limit. what would you do?
Nuclear war.
Nuclear war.
So we're done pretty quick.
Or you get down to a bunker. Get down to that bunker. Maybe you can, like, perhaps, like, grab some peeps and go hide out underneath the city for a couple years.
Do you have a bunker do you know about?
No.
Okay.
I mean,
I'd grab my lady, I'd grab my children, and we would go somewhere.
I live out in Selleck. I'm sure there's a couple of bunkers up there somewhere.
Oh, yeah. You guys got containers all over underneath the ground, all over the place. Meth labs, but
hey.
After the nuclear holocaust, we just come out as meth heads. All of us. We lived, though.
That time.
What'd you eat in there?
Yeah.
Fertilizer and batteries and shit.
And foil.
Yeah,
a lot of foil.
A lot of butane.
What would you list as the 2 biggest tourist attractions in Enumclaw, Washington?
Lost Beach.
Okay.
Boutique. If you haven't been there, go check it out.
Boutique, yep.
And there's a lot of them, dude. Maybe Mount Peak. Like, I think people come from all over to like hike that thing. If we're talking businesses, a lot of people come down here for like a good brewery. And there are Cole Street.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Cole Street.
What's up?
And that is a shout out.
Yeah.
There's a little teaser I'm going to drop on you now, too.
I like teasers.
Look out for a new brew coming through here real soon.
I can't even get on that thing. I mean, money
Look
talks.
out for a new brew coming through real soon.
Well, then I guess that's the attraction. You got to stay with that attraction.
Lost Beach Brew.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. And we're I can't give
too much.
Can't give too much.
Got to give the tease.
You got to give tease. We're in the tasting phases right now.
Okay.
Still beginning phases. We're gonna see, but we're doing a collab.
So you're tasting. He's bringing us some stuff because he's had.
It's a unique.
He had me pee in a jug, and I didn't know why.
It's unique, one of a kind. Just full of THC. Full of THC and dust.
It's just Arizona air. I think the King County Fair would be probably out there too as an attraction. People.
No, I disagree. I think that when we were kids,
awesome.
I used to go to church with my grandparents, like right next to the fairgrounds, right there.
And
there's like cars backed up forever. People come from. It was like the Puyallup Fair.
It was massive,
and it got to a point to where it was like a 14-day like monster, major headliners and concerts.
Yeah,
like everything, like.
They
nonstop, like the rides, like everything, like it got huge, and then it just fell off
out of nowhere.
Now it's like a 3-day like bazaar, with 3-day bazaar with, and I'm not talking. I don't want to say anything bad about it, but I'm thinking about.
I still go.
I do too, but I'm thinking about like when like we were kids, it was like the Puyallup Fair. Now it's like
it's gotten better. It's gotten better.
Yeah,
it survived the recession.
It
heading into a recession, and it sucks. But
right, but they got the slide and
yes,
zipper with like the freaking like the truck that's sitting there with it. Like if I get in that thing and I really start whipping the zipper, the truck's gonna rock. If the thing falls over, I'm stuck in a cage face down.
Can I ask you this because I've been wanting to. My kids. I used to be a skinny mini when my kids used to be like 5, 6, 7, and then I ballooned up. But I could get in the zipper. I can't fit in the zipper anymore. At what age were you like 6th grade?
It was a tight squeeze.
You knew you're like, this is my last year on this ride.
Yeah, and I'd be like, I don't want to go on this ride. It's gonna
bar into your freaking thighs, just breaking them in half.
This is not gonna be that fun. And I look behind me at the person that's gonna be on it with me, and I'm like, it's not gonna be very fun for you either, because I'm gonna be in your space, like, all of your space,
for the entire minute and a half this is going,
all of your space.
Yeah.
I might even put my hand on your thigh because I'm scared.
So 6th grade. Now, have you gone to like Wild Waves or like Disneyland or like Silverwood or whatever?
I didn't do all that stuff. I never went to Disneyland ever until I was an adult.
Yeah, so I'm saying, can you ride? Are there rides for you?
You can ride everything at Disneyland. Some of them are not that fun. Little tight.
The teacups. You're just like you're the teacup.
No, I get those things ripping.
I love it. It's just with an evil laugh. He's just staring at the person across.
Just me spinning it so far, and then afterwards, like my head's like on the back of the teacup, like I'm like laid back, like I'm about ready to puke out all the whiskey I had the night before. No, I can get on everything. Space Mountain's a little snug, and I gotta go to the chiropractor afterwards. But
yeah.
Other than that, like Thunder Mountain Railroad's one of my faves.
What's your go-to website when you're looking?
Coaster.
What's your go-to website when you're like looking up stuff like
Pinterest?
Oh, really?
I mean,
so for
I
news,
love to cook.
For news and stuff, do you just like jump on Yahoo? Or
I watch Fox News, Tucker Carlson every night.
Do you?
Yeah.
Just pop the toes to them.
What?
Just pop the toes. Just crack those toes. Just watching them.
Oh yeah, bunions out.
It's just like Martha, Tucker's on.
Cue up the Tucker. Cue up the Tucker. The Salisbury steak's almost done. I just got done mending the garden.
Mending the garden. Again with the mending.
What? Am I saying it wrong?
No, it was good.
I know.
You're right.
I
I just haven't heard anyone say mend the garden in like.
We were talking about Little House on the
I know
Prairie
that was
and
funny. That's why I'm laughing.
I know. I'm good.
You're a funny guy.
Thanks. So are you.
I sorry that I spent the entire episode just like confessing. Like I've been excited to tell you stuff. I've been excited to just see those beautiful blue eyes. But now let's get into it. We're talking 4th of July.
They look a little bluer now with my face this red.
They do. You look like a
got
freaking
sunburnt yesterday.
Yeah,
dude.
you look like a siren on a cop car. Like it's just red and blue.
People
That's
are
all
like,
I
"Geez,
see.
Are you okay? Is your blood pressure okay? I'm like, nah, I just got sunburnt yesterday.
Yeah. Like I was just stung by a scorpion. Did you? What about your? What about you were talking about this? We teased it. 4th of July. You're working on some. Now you may not. You were saying you don't really do 4th too much, but is it your summer? Are you talking about a summer like good meal?
No, so I've been working. So
what's your meal?
I love Hawaiian food. Love it. What is a staple with a Hawaiian plate?
Okay.
Do you know this?
When I think of Hawaiian meals,
Think of a Hawaiian plate.
like pork, pineapple,
I'm talking more of a side salad.
Okay, hold on, wait. Side salad. Hold on.
Dun, dun, dun,
Trying to think.
dun,
Just trying to think. There's got to be a pineapple in there somewhere.
Nope. Dun,
Cottage cheese and
dun.
pineapple. Final answer.
Oh my gosh! I didn't say freaking. I didn't say your grandpa's living room. I said Hawaiian. Cottage cheese and pineapple?
Cottage cheese and pineapple. Jelly.
So what have you been working on? Well, I've been in between like 2% and 4% cottage cheese and how to slice the pineapple perfectly and get the right amount of juices intertwined in the cheese curds and mayonnaise or yogurt or whatever else is in there to get the perfect plate of cottage cheese and pineapple. No, asshat. No. No. I said Hawaiian plate.
I don't know. A lay. There's like a lay salad.
There's a macaroni salad that is only out of, and I have perfected
Brown sugar. Like what do they got? Is it sweet or is it what? Is it like a sweeter?
It's sweet. It's creamy. It's delicious.
Okay.
It's like a real deal mac salad.
All right, talk to me.
Macaroni salad. I'm not giving you the recipe, dude. I'm just telling you.
Just tell me what's in it besides macaroni.
Macaroni.
What else?
Grated onion, carrots,
Oh, okay.
green onion.
Okay.
And all the special steps in between.
Okay.
It's creamy.
What does it go well with?
Everything. Cow beef short ribs. The ones that are long and super thin.
Yeah.
That have the little bones in them.
Yeah.
Goes amazing with that. Kahlua pork goes amazing with it. All that.
Kahlua pork. How do you make that? Was it with like literally Kahlua or is it?
No, they just call it that. It's so when they do like in Hawaii, they do like the pigs underground, you know?
That's what I was thinking of. Yeah. Okay.
Right. But it's like a pulled pork. If you want a good one, shout out Blue Max Meats. They do one where you take like your pork shoulder, your pork butt, whatever it is, like a pork roast, essentially. Mm-hmm. Big. It's like, the size of a football, essentially.
Back. Yeah.
Yeah. And they season it, put liquid smoke on it, wrap it in banana leaves, and then tie it all up. And you go buy one. They're ready to go. And you wrap it in foil twice, double wrap it in foil. So that's where you get your steam through the banana leaves. The banana leaves gives it flavor too. And then you cook it at 350 for like 4 hours. And it just like pulls apart like pulled pork. And then from there, that's your authentic.
I want dinner so bad right now.
That's weird. You look full. So then
You look like a roast. You look like a pig that's been roasted in the ground for a while.
I just got done digging a hole.
Your freaking face is redder than red.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I'm here for you.
You moved the Hollenbeck football?
I wanted to look at it because I work here.
Oh, so you want to be able to see me as you work?
Yeah. It wasn't because you were in every Zoom call I ever
Look at
had.
that strapping.
And everyone
man.
asked me, would say,
"Look at that strapping."
"Did you play football?" I'm like, "No, that's my buddy Joey." I'm in Zoom. I'm in the Zoom meeting. Oh, Travis, is that you? Is that you back in the day playing football? I'm like, yeah, no, sorry. I idolized one of my friends. He's just hanging up on my wall right now. Oh, okay, cool. That's weird. So then I had to move it so I could just stare at myself. Go ahead and take that picture. What are you, a grandpa trying to figure out your phone over there?
Yeah, me. Let me put my specs on.
It was like panorama. What's pano mean?
Let me put my specs on.
Anyway.
So yeah.
Okay. So that's your summer meal, that's your 4th of July meal, or that's what you're by the end.
That's like kind of my go-to. This no. My new meal is the one I made last night.
Oh, okay. And we talked
Scallops.
about that last episode. All
Listen
right.
to the last episode if you haven't.
This is the last one?
No, listen to the last episode.
Oh, listen to the last one. I thought you just said like we're done. This is the last episode we'll be having.
just nothing. Just pull the rug.
Yeah. Then all you do is knock over the recording equipment. So fireworks. You said you're not a firework guy.
I'm not. You know what? When I was a kid, I was. And I
Do you remember lighting up your first firework? Like, did you ever have that fun for that?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Like, so I grew up by Renlands, like on Teen Street, right
Yeah.
there. Just if you're looking at Renlands to the left, right there, down around the curve, and like 4th of July was like you didn't think about like because 4th of July, like this year, it's on a Monday, right?
Yeah.
And like it's random days, right?
Right.
Like 9 years from now, it'll be on Saturday again.
Yeah.
Like, right. So you're like, as a kid, you're like, oh yeah. And so I'd like,
You don't care. You got no school the
no,
next
I'd
day.
get this big bag of fireworks
Yeah.
and like me just out there like lighting jumping jacks and like black hats and like Roman candles and like
snakes.
I remember just in the road, just like for hours at midnight or
Yeah.
11 o'clock or whatever. And like guy comes out of the place across the street. Hey buddy, can you
like that.
turn it down a little bit? I got to work tomorrow. Me? What's that?
Let's work.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, sorry, buddy. Light off like 8 more.
Yeah.
Go in.
At him.
Go in. Then at 9 in the morning, I'm lighting them off again. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, that was kind of like, but nothing crazy. But then I had uncles like Zach, cousin Zach's. He would go crazy. Like we would go like around this time of year as kids. We'd be with him or something, and he'd be like, "Where are we going?" I'll be like, "Where are we going?" He'd be like, up through like the muckle sheets and pull in there, and he'd be like, "What do you got for M80s?"
Just load up the trunk.
I want a full bag of M80s. I want freaking half sticks of dynamite. I want tennis ball bombs, like everything. But that caught up with him because him and his buddies would like light them and hold them and then throw them. One blew up in his hand, freaking hammered his hand.
No.
I mean, it didn't mess up his like
Joints
being able
and stuff,
to like use everything,
Right.
but like destroyed like the
Feeling and
the soft tissue. I
yeah.
guess. And I really do enjoy like a good fireworks show, like to watch.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not into like lighting them off or anything. Like, I'll fire up some sparklers for the kids or something, you know. But I'm not, like,
Yeah, see, that's
I'm
the
not
thing.
into like doing the
Little
whole
snap
like
and pops.
whatever. Yeah.
Little snappets.
Oh yeah, little snap. Oh, did you step on that one? Oh, hey, check this out. You can roll it in your finger and it pops and it doesn't even hurt.
Growing up in Selleck, let me just tell you, we had some barn burners out there. I was where all the
Oh, are you kidding me? They were making pipe bombs out
Dude,
there and freaking garbage can bombs.
Oh, they were. I lived across the street from a few people that probably, I don't know if you remember the Legrands or like Numas or anything like that.
I didn't know anybody out there until I met you.
Yeah, it was literally like fun. It was like I would look forward to the 4th of July.
I bet you probably felt like the tank was rolling down the road.
It was so true. My mom and dad, I mean, they'd go to get the grocery store, the one out in the parking lot, I should say. Like you'd get a couple.
Yeah, it used to be a little more risque, right?
But you'd have like the parachute one.
I gotta piss.
You had okay. I'll talk while you pee.
Don't forget about the snakes. Remember, like the little black marshmallows?
Yeah,
you did.
Oh yeah. So you just go pee, and I'll just finish this up over here.
Just keep talking. I know what fireworks you're talking about.
Okay, you got wing dingers. You got diddly squats. You got the Hollenbeck. You got the blowing up the Hollenbecks. Anyway, there was. I'm just talking to you guys now. Hopefully, pull up a chair. Yeah, I need a little closer. It's a little too close. Anyway, hope you're gonna have a great 4th of July. Hope it's just spent with your family and friends, and you're able to. Hey, if you're working, hope you get like triple time or double time. It's cool. Hopefully, you get a little something for that. Get your fireworks on. Hopefully your pets are okay with it. A lot of pets out there. Just wanted to say, careful with those pets. Get some grub, get some food, enjoy your lives. Freedom, right? That's what we're celebrating. Anyway, the 4th, the fireworks that we had,
jumping jacks, blackjacks,
free bet,
snakes,
Fremont.
Roman candles. My pets' heads are falling off.
so yeah, my parents would get that. And, my absolute favorite firework is the one that looks like a crayon box. It's just like a bunch of like crayons, and then they just pew, 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 pew. That's my favorite.
That was called like a
crackling oat bran or something like that.
No, dude, it had like 40 of them in there.
Yeah,
it's called a whistling something.
Yeah, whistling
Pete's.
Whistling Pete's.
Yeah.
There you go. See, but sell it, man.
Did you get
boom everywhere? Boom, boom.
Did you ever
boom.
get bottle rocket wars with your brother or anything?
Shoot
them at each other.
We did BB gun wars. My parents shut that down real fast. 1 pumps or 2s. You gotta But the bottle rockets. Now my parents, they were literally like, hey, if that's dangerous, you're done.
Dude, we had like a freaking loaded BB gun at hand at all time, and like
just pop. Lose
my brother Josh was a little prick when it came to like piss him off. He was crazy, anyways. But it literally would be like, I would like go to the store or something, gone for 45 minutes, come back. Before I left, he's like pumping the BB gun.
Just staring at
45 minutes later, still pumping the BB gun. I'm like, oh gosh, you're gonna
go through me.
Yeah, just going for like a physical. Excuse me, sir, you have a BB in your liver. Like, yeah, I know my brother's a prick.
He just shot right through me,
dude. And then if he missed, it sounded like a freaking poof, like a poof, like a real deal.
You could hear it just whiz by you.
Oh yeah, dude. Like, and then after he missed, it was game on because then I'd turn
and just
big
run.
Boy had quick feet.
You were the grizzly bear, and he's over there just quickly pumping again.
Yeah, he was the cooler. But he was the golden child. So if I ever heard him, he would be. Oh yeah, I was always done if I ever heard him. I remember just a little kid, just like, I mean, I wasn't ever little, but like younger, right? And pissing me off so bad, and just being like, maybe like in junior high or maybe even whatever. And I was like, I'll put both hands behind my back. I'll give you 10 punches at me in the face and let me punch you once. And he like contemplated it, and he was like, "No." And I was like, "Yeah, good," because I was gonna freaking cave in your skull, dude. Like, I was so mad. I don't remember what it was about, but I was gonna like literally demolish that kid, and it would have been a fair like deal. Yeah. I let him hit me 10 times.
Yeah,
and then it would have been like, "You're huge. You're 13,"
and he'd run.
He's 9.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I wanted to throttle him so bad.
I thought about this week. I know we're kind of skipping around. Graduation. Oldest daughter graduated. The ceremony was pretty nice.
Sorry we couldn't make it.
That's okay. The ceremony was nice. The guy that was reading it sounded like an arena announcer mixed with like the SNL like announcer.
Are you ready to graduate?
He was like reading it was the best graduation I've ever been to. Reading names. If you would it would have been Joseph or maybe Joey Hollenbeck, reading everyone's name like they're coming down a tunnel like ready to rip. It was
I'm getting goosebumps,
dude.
Right
it
now.
was fun. But the cool thing, so I was reminiscing. About my graduation. I'm cleaning up the yard.
Where was your
ready.
graduation?
My parents' house out in Selleck.
No, I mean your party was, but where did you graduate?
Puyallup. It was at the Puyallup Fairgrounds. We had a large enough.
We had
class.
a huge one. We were at Emerald Downs.
Yeah,
and then remember they started doing the White River Amphitheater
after it was built. That was after me. Yeah. But
But you guys were at Puyallup Fairgrounds.
Puyallup Fairgrounds. Yeah.
We were just talking about this the other day, and we couldn't remember. I mean, I remembered I was at Emerald Downs.
Yeah. Well, I remember what I was going to say is...
What year did you graduate?
2000, millennial. I'm not offended, but I'm kind of offended. Because I'm a millennial. I'm a millennial. But anyway, here's the thing. I have memories of Joey. Okay? Overalls, one strap unbuttoned. I had memories of playing volleyball. Playing volleyball with Joey, in the courtyard. I remember Joey just being just a massive dude. I'm a freshman, I want to say.
Good guy.
Good guy. Olsen twins. They were your grade, I want to say.
Older.
You're older. Okay, you were actually, I was a sophomore when you were a senior. Okay. So anyway, then I'm at Hailey's graduation party.
I came back for that party from college with my college roommate. Do you remember him? Ryan Tujay.
I don't...
He's like 6'6", 320.
Possibly. Maybe I thought he was like...
He's a police officer in Pleasanton, California. He's a police officer in Pleasanton, California. Blonde, huge dude. And so my grandpa, my mom's real dad, owned a tavern in like Sumner at the time. A ton of business venture guy. Right? But so Josh comes with Ryan and I to go grab the kegs. I'm not 21. I'm 20.
Right.
Or whatever at this time. And so we go down there. It's like 9:30 in the morning. He starts pouring us beers. Beer, pint after pint after pint. Josh is drinking like a root beer at the end, like next to us, and just cutting it up BS. And I, mind you, like this, my real true grandpa.
Yeah.
I see him. I haven't seen him in years. Like he's just like, it's just like his MO. But not to talk about it. That's just what he is.
Right.
And then my true grandpa, who's technically my step grandfather, is in our lives like nonstop. I had lunch with him last week.
Great. Oh, nice,
amazing. But just slamming beers at like 9:30 in the morning. And so then we pack the keg, get it back for the party, and we're already like housed almost.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, my goodness.
I remember you. And you were pumping a BB gun. No.
Me just waiting for Josh to come around the corner at a graduation party.
I was riding around with your cousin Zach, and it was just me and him hitting places up, going to different graduation parties. He's like, "Hey, we're gonna go to Hailey's, my cousin." I'm like, "All right, cool." Went over to hers, and there you are by the keg, just pumping beers for everybody coming by. You were like, I felt like I should have tipped you like $2. Like
should have.
You were absolutely like, "Hey, you want one?" Now I wasn't drinking at the time back then, but
oh no, it's okay. I have a Diet Coke in the car. I just finished my 6-piece chicken nuggets.
I got a Fresca.
Car.
I have my own Fresca
in the car.
in Zach's car.
In the car.
But no, but I do remember being a little starstruck. I'm like, "Oh, that's right. Hailey's older brother Joey is." Wow, and then I met you down the road, and it's kind of like, why would I even think that? But
this guy's a tool.
like, I used to think
this guy's the best looking tool I've ever seen in my life.
But yeah, no, it was fun. I just remember you being super welcoming, and like I didn't know anyone really there. Obviously, I recognized your mom because of school and all that. But
that party, I remember that party. My grandma chugged the bottom of a tequila bottle on the dance floor and drank the worm. Hey, we know how to get down.
Yeah. That was just for starters.
That was my grandma.
Dude.
I'm not kidding. I looked at her, I was like, "You ate the worm?" She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Wait, did you feel like I've done some crazy things in my life, but
I was like, "Okay, I know where to get it from."
What else happened at that party?
Proud.
What else is going on at that party? Just nuts? Cops show up?
I don't recall. You probably remember.
You were hammered from 9:30 a.m.
I wasn't hammered. No, that was a good buffer.
Oh, okay.
I went to Wazoo, dude.
Yeah, that was nothing. It's a glass of water
Yeah.
with your drink or with your plate of food.
It's not like we were having IPAs. They weren't even out yet.
Yeah.
It was like Bud Light or something.
Bud Light, just drinking 40 of them and just finally feeling a buzz.
Yeah. Your breath ain't even stinking yet.
But yeah, so, highly recommend. I got my daughter next year. She's graduating. Learned a lot on this one because I knew like what to look forward to, what not to look forward to, in a sense, like what to prepare myself for. And I'm not talking like letting her go, but I mean like planning stuff, like getting invitations out and all that fun stuff.
We did a jungle juice, if you will. Pink panty droppers is what they used to call them.
Okay.
So you take, what is it? I'm trying to remember. A bag of ice, a whole thing of Country Time pink lemonade powder.
Yeah.
Two
bottles of vodka.
Beer, a half rack of beer, and 2 bottles of vodka.
Yeah.
And you pour it in there.
And just stir it around. Just get it roaring.
Corey Withrow was like one of my dudes, and he was older. And he was graduating. He was my host when I went to Wazoo. And so it was summertime, so he was done and getting ready to go to the NFL. And he came over and put somebody through our bay window. Not like that, like not threw him through it, but like pushed him up against it and like cracked the freaking bay window. Oh boy.
Wild.
It wasn't wild like that the whole time, but that was just a wild moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pink panty droppers. That'll get you.
That'll get you.
Oh, so what did you drink? I drank ice cubes with Country Time powder, 2 bottles of vodka with a half rack of beer mixed in with it.
Might have been a little bit.
It tasted amazing, though.
Dude, I don't think, at the time you maybe thought that it was, but.
No, I would never.
Now you take a sip like,
oh yeah, a young kid. Like that's just what was going on at parties and different things. And like we kind of made like a side batch of it without my parents knowing or my mom knowing about it. And
regular Kool-Aid.
Yeah. Just having some Country Time.
Some punch.
Country Time lemonade over here. Meanwhile, my grandma's like break dancing and drinking the worm out of a tequila bottle. No, I'm just kidding.
That's awesome. That's good. Yeah, good memories. That's the thing. Summer brings those good memories. It feels like summer. You get some like near death experiences in there.
Speak for yourself, dude.
What?
The near death experiences during summer.
You never had that going down a river, going like jumping, cliff diving.
Oh yeah, I used to cliff dive all the time.
Yeah,
that was stupid.
Stupid. Jumping from the bridge. Did you ever jump from the Cumberland Bridge? I never did.
The one on the outside of Cumberland, like you're going towards,
you're
like
heading towards Ravensdale South.
Yeah, I jumped off that one. Jumped off that one. Jumped off all of them at the gorge.
Yeah,
that's stupid. Like
dumb.
Just young and dumb.
Yeah, you're just looking for a thrill, show off a little bit. Be cool in front of some chicks.
Yeah, I got in lots of fights. That's when I was like in my fighting stage.
Just beating people.
I wasn't picking fights. People wanted to pick fights with me. When you're the biggest guy,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know you do. Well, you had to prove it. I did.
Proud of you.
Thanks, Dad.
Would you be? would you get in a fight now? I mean, obviously, if it's worth it, but I mean, like,
I wouldn't get in a fight now. Here's one thing about me: I am very
de-escalator.
No.
Okay.
I'll talk shit all the way through. You have to take me to a point to where I'm willing to risk it all and go to jail before I'm going to fight you. Or you have to like sneak up on me and like do something crazy for me to like protect myself or somebody that I love. Right?
Right.
Other than that, like I'll take it until it's like, but once that switch flips, we've talked about it before, but when it switches,
see red,
I'm all in. I'm all in, and that's scary.
Animal.
Yeah, I don't like to be. I don't like to be that person. Like I'm blessed with the ability to be able to have an on and off switch.
Yeah,
a lot of athletes, a lot of violent athletes in violent sports aren't. They can't. They're either crazy or they're
That's their strength is their weakness. Like if they're 100 million miles per hour on the football field, they're 100 million miles per hour in real life.
Yeah, I learned that early. That it's like you have to have like some sort of switch, and I thank God that I do because I'd be in jail. But I'm not. I'm here talking with you.
Yeah, it's a work release program.
Yeah, thank you.
People are, is this some sort of community
Patreons,
service?
this is where your money goes. I can show a W-2 and get out on work release.
Speaking of that, let's wrap this one up. I'm going to give shout-outs right now to the Patreons. Kellen Hall, Holly Graff, E. Drid, Adam Kenny Art, Seth Loop, Desi B, Cassie Spencer, Amanda Keating, Shekinah Sarver, Jared Skelly, Homer Robertson, Veronica Lara, Ben Illman, Jimmy Roberts, Jamie Kenny, Apollo Doodle, Jackson Zeidhook, Sasha Carey at Edison City Ale House, Russell Brandon, Thomas Savagow.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you guys.
Peace.
Big time. Whoa.
Oh,
You got a shout out?
Shout out.
You got some shout outs? I mean, you did shout out like Cole Street a little bit, brewery.
Oh yeah, be on the lookout for the Cole Street. Go check out Cole Street. Be on the lookout for a new up and comer that's going to be a banger, and I'm talking about beer.
Wow.
Yep. And always go check out Lost Beach.
Go say hi. Everyone, thanks so much for listening. Shout out to you guys who listen on the regular. Appreciate it. Enjoy your lives. See you soon. TTYL. Throw in that piece, Joey.
Peace.
Hollerin with Hollenbeck.
Holleback. Joey Hollenbeck.